All right, we're live. What's up, you guys? It is Tuesday, August 12th. And Tyson, you're already asking the golden question. When does school start? Sadly, tomorrow. School starts tomorrow. Oh, man, I'm in for it. I've got, I asked myself, I was sitting at my desk getting things ready, and I felt like okay about my progress and all that. And I sat there thinking, am I ready to have kids in my room? And I honestly could say yes, right? Like, did I have a million things left on my to-do list? Absolutely. I had a ton of things on my to-do list still. And yet I was at peace with like at least the first day or two of school. So I was like, all right, we can leave. It's funny. Like a teacher goes through, I've been a teacher. This is my 14th year, over a decade and a half. Ron, how you doing? For a decade and a half, I've been a teacher, and I love it. I absolutely love what I teach. But there comes a time, every teacher it has this like, I don't know, do you call it like an insecurity or something? But every teacher just goes, okay, I got the jitters. I need to like calm the jitters. And everyone's manifests in different ways, right? You can't sleep the night before or something. It hasn't happened to me this year or last year. I'm super proud, but very consistently before that, I'm not making this up, I would have a dream every single year, like the week before school starts, maybe not necessarily the night before school starts, but I would have a dream that I miss the opening football game, right? I live stream all the football games and basketball games, right? It's TV broadcast, so my kids run it. And very, very consistently for years. I mean, I've been running the broadcast program for, I think, 9 years now, and 7 of the 9 years, except for last year and I don't know, this year, we haven't seen it yet, but very consistently, I've had a dream, a nightmare, whatever you want to call it, that I missed the live stream. I missed my own live stream of the opening football game. So funny. You had that in teachers college? Yeah, I I don't know. When I did my student teaching, it was a lot more like relaxed because you're more babysitting someone else's class, you know. But I don't know, specific. It was crazy. I see bowling ball, city hall, supermarket, bowling pins, golf course, bowling alley, sponge, bowling green. This has got to be a red herring. Decade, highway, Wall Street, fingers, Brooklyn Bridge, colander, swimming pool, and commandments. Okay, well, the word commandments kind of gives it away. I would say 10 commandments. A decade is 10 years. There's 10 bowling pins. And 10 fingers on the hand. I mean, maybe. Where'd my music go? There it goes. That's funny. There's like a huge gap in the music right there. I need to fix that. It's a remix that I did. Okay, so did not fall into the the red herring there. Tyson said, I liked school except for fire drills. Oh, yeah, loud noise. Yeah, that would be very loud. Made you jump 10 feet out of your chair. Oh, I could imagine. I see like New York things, right? I see Brooklyn Bridge, Wall Street, Bowling Green. And I mean, I guess City Hall. Okay, those go together. Landmarks in downtown New York City. Great. I was hesitant about City Hall because, like, lots of cities have a City Hall, right? Fancy houses might have a swimming pool, a golf course, and its own bowling alley. Are these just like staples of a Community? No, it's one away. Maybe highway. Oh, shoot, it's still one away. So that means that one of those doesn't belong. Bowling alley and bowling ball probably don't go together, though. Ooh, okay. So we were one away when we said these ones plus this and plus this, which tells me that, you know, one of those doesn't belong. Oh no, Wordle made you mad today? Bowling Green? Yeah, Bowling Green. Okay, so if these ones are one away, and maybe one of the bowling ball... and bowling alley? You know, like maybe these are visible on Google Maps, right? They're like landmarks. Yeah, Bowling Green, beautiful park. All right, I'm going to risk it. Shoot, it's still one away. All right, I don't want to waste it again. Sponge. Colander. Sponge, like water comes out of a sponge. You can soak up. Ooh, soak. Think of their properties, right? They have holes in them. Oh, a bowling ball has holes in it. Wait a minute. Oh, and a golf course has holes, of course. Things with holes. There we go. Okay, and a highway, a bowling alley, a swimming pool, and a supermarket. What do those have to do with each other? Places with lanes. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. Okay, places with lanes. A bowling alley has lanes. A highway has lanes. Supermarket. Oh, like the checkout counters are in lanes. I get it. And a swimming pool. When you swim laps, you swim in lanes. That's clever. All right, that took me a sec. Honestly, that took me a little bit. Yeah, groups of 10, right? The yellow category. Bowling pins, commandments, 10 years in a decade, 10 fingers on 2 hands. Hopefully. My chemistry teacher actually in high school was missing one of his hands. It's a funny story about that, but maybe not for right now. I'll tell you when you're older. How about that? I love telling that to my photography kids. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to tell you about this. You know what? I'll tell you when you're older. You know, I'll tell you next period or something, but, you know, you will be incrementally older then, right? Sometimes kids are like, what? What do you mean? And then sometimes kids get the joke, and I'm like, right, I get it. The blue category today was landmarks in downtown New York City. Bowling Green, it's a beautiful park. The Brooklyn Bridge, right? City Hall and Wall Street. Purple category, things with holes, right? A bowling ball has 3 holes for 3 fingers. A colander has holes to let water out. A golf course, of course, is 18 holes. And then a sponge soaks up water and you squeeze it and the water comes out of the holes. Nice. Places with lanes. I don't know. Maybe I should have seen this one before. Things with holes, things with lanes. It's funny. The green category. Bowling alley has lanes. Highway has lanes. Supermarket has lanes. And then a swimming pool. You swim laps in the lanes. All right. And then I learned yesterday that I had to zoom out just a little bit. I haven't changed the graphic. I'm going to leave it kind of where it is for now. I think it's okay. Not the end of the world if it's a little big. I don't mind. All right, lots of things have an asterisk next to it. I guess we'll see blank days, times of summer suggested by the starred clues. Okay. Okay, I think I have an idea. Workplace for scientists sounds like a lab. Grub could be food or... I get it. Okay, here's why. Chow, because right here, blank days, time of summer suggested by the answers in the starred clues. Dog days, right? Dog days. Grub is a chow, right? Like a chow chow dog. Oh, that's clever. That's very clever. Maliciously revealed one's private identity informally. You might call that doxed. Doesn't dox have 2 X's? I feel like dox have 2... maybe I'm wrong. Spanish butt. Pero. Which is funny because 2 R's, perro, I can't roll my R's, means dog. That's pretty funny. Perro. I still am. It's like I'm tongue-tied. Gasoline type. Like REG, regular? That's what it is. All right. That's what it is. That's funny. Did you hear that? Like the song started and then separately ended. Okay. That's kind of weird. All right. Very clever. Very clever. Oh, there's a couple down clues that we didn't even get to. Huh. Good. Workplace for scientists. A lab. Also like a black lab or chocolate lab. Like a dog. Grub. Chow. Right? Chow chow is a dog. Maliciously revealed one's private identity, informally doxed. Spanish for butt is perro. Perro. Right? You flick the R. 2 R's and you have to roll it, but it means dog, which is funny because 7 down is dog. Gasoline type, abbreviated, regular. REG. TV screen option for short, LCD. LCD screen. Liquid crystal display is what that stands for. A hop, a skip, and a jump. Yeah. That's funny. We didn't even get to fill that one in. A hop, skip, and a jump. Someone who's always taking jabs at you. A boxer. Oh, that's funny. And that is also a type of dog. A boxer. Used to be. Were. Used to could. And then, so Tyson said that this one aggravated him. I hope it's not too bad for me. What do we start with? How about choir? Okay, a little bit of help. There's an O. How about plant? That's a non-intersecting word. Okay, a little more help. We got an A and an N. Is that a word? Musky? M-U-S-K-Y. Oh, it is. Cool. Okay, so with those letters and a couple remaining, we do have non-intersecting words here. I was talking to somebody in the chat yesterday, Allison. I remember her name. And she said that she has 4 go-to words that are all non-intersecting. That's pretty cool. That's 20 letters of the 26 letters. I mean, you're basically guaranteed every time. That's cool. All right. So what do we have here? O, A, N, and M. And they're all in the wrong place. So, like... Nomad's a word. Oh my gosh, nomad's a word. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, you guys. Oh my gosh. We've been getting lucky. Honestly, we've been getting lucky the last little while. There, sync my stats. Sync them. Sync them. Oh, it came up right at the very end. No, maybe not. All right. My internet connection is questionable. I have a story for you about that, actually. So I have this questionable. Don't get mad. No mad for me. Was that your joke? It didn't even cross my mind. Made you very mad just now. So I told you I have a questionable internet connection here at the house, and it's time, right? I called Google Fiber, or contacted them. I put in my address, and it said, "Sorry, you don't have Google Fiber in your neighborhood." And I'm like, yeah, but I do. 5 years ago, they came by and dug a trench all through our neighborhood. And my next door neighbor, my neighbor across the street, a neighbor down the street, like tons of people have Google Fiber. And I'm like, nope, we have fiber. I promise you we have fiber. And so I called directly, right? And I'm like, listen, here's the situation. They were like, well, let's put in your information and we'll see if your address. And I'm like, no. I know what the answer is going to be. I already know what the answer is. So what you need to do is you just need to put in a special. This guy, is there any way? And they were like, well, let's look up your address and see if you have. I'm like, no. I already know that the website says I'm ineligible, but I am telling you that I am eligible. The website is wrong. And so I spent quite a long time, not super aggravatingly long, talking to, a call center or something. But they finally were like, okay, so I think I know what's going on. We need to put in this special service request to see if we can, special permit your house. And I'm like, special permit? My house is good. What's going on here? And I have yet to hear back, but I actually, right after this live stream, I am going to call back, that number for Google Fiber to see if they can hook me up. It's funny. I started the phone call. I was like, listen, I want Google Fiber. I want it. And the lady on the other end, this is the second person I called. She was like, all right, well, Mr. Miller, I understand. You want it. We're going to get it. I love when customer service people are happy about their job, right? They make you feel good about yourself, even though you might have a problem, with their service or their business or whatever. We both walked away from the conversation happy, lighthearted. It was like, you know what? That was just so worth it. It's stopping the stream. That's no good. That's no good at all. Well, we're trying to keep a good connection, and maybe that is my internet. But once I get better internet, none of that will be an issue. I promise. All right. Well, good. Hey, Nomad. I feel a bit nomadic with my internet connection. It's so spotty that I'm like, it's not doing well for me. All right. Well, let's dive in. We'll do the Strands puzzle. And most of us here are, old timers. You probably did the Strands already today. But if you've never done the Strands puzzle before, think of it like a word search, right? We're trying to look for, commonality words, except we don't know what the words are. We just have to find them in here. And they all lead back to this theme. Today's theme is spitting image. So, and it's up for interpretation. This could be about things that look the same, right? Looking at yourself in the mirror, maybe, or doppelgangers, or maybe it's about spitting. I don't know. Who knows? We're going to find out as we go through. Okay. Spitting image. Oh, duplicate. Hey. All right. We're on. Copy? No. Copy. I think I see the spangram. Copy that. That's funny. Maybe a look-alike. A look-alike. A copycat. A double, right? Oh, I see. Facsimile. Am I spelling that right? Facsimile. Oh, that's clever. Replica. That's cute. That's a really clever puzzle. I like that one. 100% solve rate. Current streak. Oh, we're on our current streak. Cool. Well, let's keep at it. Let's keep at it, even though we have to do this after school hours. It was so nice over the summer. I got to just, stream whenever I wanted. So I'd wake up at my usual time and just do the stream. Now my usual time is like hustle to get to school. And now tomorrow, kids are actually at school. So I'm like, oh, I can't even sleep in or something. Not that I would sleep in. I usually don't. The only time I sleep in is if I have earplugs in and nobody around me to bug me or wake me up or anything. But even then, sleeping in is still only maybe 8, 7:45. I don't know. My internal clock says, all right, get up. It's time for school. Do that for 14 years and you'll do it too, I bet. All right. Spit an image. That's funny. Spit an image. Copy that. Duplicate. Look-alike. A double. A facsimile. Or a replica. Or the one from yesterday, a souvenir. I still feel like souvenir was a little out of place yesterday. I don't know. I didn't love that word souvenir. Things that are left behind. No, you pick up a souvenir from a place. I don't know. It didn't sit well with me, the answer at the end. Souvenir. All right. When we first started, I accidentally clicked on the letterbox, so this one has been running in the background in the wrong tab for a while. So it's already open. Whatever, it's fine. I haven't looked at the answer. I don't look at the answers ahead of time. That wouldn't be as fun, right? If I'm, cheating, look at the answers. I feel like I'm living longer in my life by mentally struggling each day. I'm allowing myself to mentally struggle. Let's see. So we're trying to solve it in 5 words today. I'm sure experts like Aranha has solved it in 2, but I am going to struggle and flail my arms and occasionally solve it in 2 if I get lucky. In today's puzzle, I see R, L, and W, N, O, I, A, B, X. Oh boy, there's an X. E, Y, and T. I like your new horizontal screen. It looks better than the vertical. Oh, cool. Thank you for letting me know that, Tice. I was on the fence about it, right? I was like, well, I'm pulling in people from, what do you call it? The shorts feed, right? If you ever slide through the shorts feed and occasionally you get one that says watch live. And you're like, what the heck? Why are these people just cooking or laying down, talking? It's come on, do something. So I did something better than the typical live stream. But I did some serious soul searching, and I was like, is that really the audience I want to pull in? And even just in the last 2 days, I did it yesterday, I did it today, and I'm already seeing that it's pulling in a better audience. Now, no offense to those people that were watching before, but they would watch for maybe 15 seconds or something, right? My average watch time was 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. Average watch time right now, according to you guys and you watching right now, is 15 minutes and 58 seconds. Most of us are watching for 16 minutes. You're the right crowd. You know what I mean? It's pulling in the right audience to the right, the algorithm knows what it's doing better in this horizontal format. So even though it's, not pulling in that crowd from the live feed, that's okay. Totally fine, right? Because we're getting longer viewership, and the algorithm will see that and reward me for it in the future, right? There'll be more and more and more people each time that want to watch the feed, and then suddenly we're doing tons. So it's all good. When I do a live stream to YouTube, I do it with my laptop built-in camera. So smart. So smart. Do it with what you have, right? I'm a video production teacher, so I have not only the knowledge but access. I know how to operate a OBS. I know how to operate a green screen, right? I've got like different things at my disposal that I know how to do. And so, yeah, when you do a live stream, or you do any kind of video or any kind of project, just work with the tools you have. Absolutely work with what you have. Yeah, honestly, Tyson, that's good to hear that you prefer this format. The other thing I was going to mention is that I was looking at the analytics, and pretty much about half of my viewership watches, even though they were vertical live streams, they were still watching on either a TV or a computer screen, right? It's hard to get new viewers in the landscape format, but the ones you do get stick around. You could not have said that better. Aranha, you could not have said that better. Absolutely. The people that are watching are committed. Yep. No doubt. Yeah, there's a screen recorder. You can do it right on your laptop. I love that. If the sound and the mouth don't match up, that's what I was dealing with. Before. That may be a setting in your recorder, or if you're recording it and they don't line up, you may just have to put them into like an editor and then move the audio and the video so that they sync up with each other. It's a little tricky. I know. It's just things you got to learn. Along the way. All right. Well, back to Letterboxd. In talking, I actually saw something. I saw BLOWN, blown. The problem is I need to get rid of this X somehow. So maybe we can do that. But then, here's one. Next. That's a good one. Next. We could almost spell the word tyranny. Tyranny has two N's. I actually taught a girl in my class one time named Tyranny. And I was like, do you realize the definition of the word tyranny? I could almost spell the word tribal. How about trial? That's an okay word. Tiara. Actually, though, I'm going to move that one around. Tiara. Is tiara a word? That would be lucky, huh? Tiara. Super good word. Love that one. And then... how about just any? There we go. We'll use any old word. Any. Solved in 5 words today. Well, we solved it in 4, really. We had to do it in 5, so we're 1 under par today. Blown. The N led to next. The T led to tiara. Thank you for that one. What did I say? I said trial. Trial was good, but leaving the A to at the end led nicely to any at the end. Nice. Well, we're going to recap our answers. We just played the connections puzzle, the mini crossword, the Wordle, the Strands puzzle, and the letterbox. If you like what you see so far, give this video a like. Whether you're watching the live stream or you're watching the recording afterwards, give it a like and consider subscribing, because I do this every day, and I'll just come right into your feed and we can check out the puzzles together. Sometimes we do it together. Sometimes, you just watch. Sometimes we just have a funny conversation. It's awesome. It's really great. Yesterday and today we've been doing this horizontal situation. So if you like this better, let me know. Let the algorithm know by liking the video, and then it will get promoted to more people. And then that's, positive reinforcement right there. So if you do like it, give it a like. Smash the like button. Everyone has a different way of saying, give the video a like. One of my video mentors or whatever. I haven't paid for a program or anything. I just love watching his videos. Is this guy named Nate Black, and Nate, he's awesome. Nate, he always says, "Boop the like button." Boop the like button. It's great. Elixir, robot, and tawny. Oh, that's a good set of words. Yeah, Tyson. He says, sometimes I share my private information. You should be really, really careful what you share online, because even after you share it, say you delete it, it's not actually deleted. It's still out there in the world, So you have to be super, super careful who you share your information with. You don't want to ever give it in like a chat. There could be some scammer in some other country that picks up your information, and then suddenly you have credit cards in your name or something. You got to be super careful. You don't want to accidentally, where'd the word go? Here it is. You don't want to accidentally dox yourself, right? D-O-X. I think it's with 2 X's usually, dox. To maliciously reveal one's private identity. Yeah, you don't want to do it to yourself or have somebody else do it either. That wouldn't be good. Your bank account number. You're funny. You're funny. All right. Well, good. Let's recap. This is what we did in the last little while. First off, the connections puzzle. We're creating 4 groups of 4, right? Group of 10, right? 10 bowling pins, 10 commandments, 10 years in a decade, and then 10 fingers. 10 fingers. Actually, you know what sounds good? 10 chicken fingers. Sounds really good. If I could go to like a, I don't know, Charlie's Chicken or a Dave's Hot Chicken or Raising Cane's or something, right now, I would totally get 10 chicken fingers. I know that's probably way too much money, huh? Oh. Yeah, chicken fingers actually sounds really good right now. Like those really good, like deep fried, not like a, throw in the oven dino nugget kind of thing, but like the, oh, now I'm hungry. I didn't bring a lunch today to school. Sometimes on like the last day before school starts, my colleagues and I will go out to lunch just to kind of celebrate wherever we go. And today we didn't. And so I was like, man, I'm hungry. I was planning on going to lunch with my work friends, but we didn't end up going. So I was like, shoot, I didn't bring a lunch. What do I do? There was just like a bunch of bananas in the faculty room that somebody was just giving away. So I grabbed 2 bananas, and that was my lunch today. So I ran in here and I did it as fast as I could to just come in and do our live stream. So once I'm done with the live stream, then I will eat. But chicken fingers sound really good right now. Like a Raising Cane's. Post Malone owns a Raising Cane's. I have heard of that one. Bright pink. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I've seen the picture. It looks kind of silly how bright that is. All right. Landmarks in downtown New York City. Right? Bowling Green. Right? Beautiful park. The Brooklyn Bridge. City Hall. Wall Street. Right? If you invest money, that money is probably floating around in Wall Street right now. Things with holes. Things with holes. A bowling ball is 3 holes. Colander lets water out so the pasta gets drained. Golf course has 18 holes. And then a sponge, right? SpongeBob SquarePants has lots of holes. All right. And then this one was so clever. Places with lanes. Lanes. A bowling alley has lanes. A highway has lanes. A supermarket has the checkout aisle lanes. And then a swimming pool to swim laps. Very clever. All right. All of these answers revolved around dogs today. I thought that was super clever. I love it. Workplace for scientists, lab, right? Like a chocolate lab or a black lab. Or a labradoodle. People ask if I have a labradoodle. I said, no, I have a golden doodle, right? There's a difference. But usually if you just say doodle, then it means like a golden doodle. Let's see. Grub, right? You're going to eat. You're going to chow down. But there's also the chow dog. Maliciously revealed one's private identity informally. Doxed. Yeah, you don't want to have somebody dox you. You also don't want to dox yourself. So you have to be careful what you share online, don't you? Spanish for butt. Pero. In Portuguese, it's mas. Which is funny because mice and mas, there's 2 words that sound really similar. Like in Spanish, it's like live mas, right? Live isn't Spanish, but the Taco Bell slogan says live mas. That means live more, right? To the fullest. So we have mais and mas. It's funny. Instead of pero. Let's see. Gasoline type, abbreviated, is regular, right? Regular unleaded. TV screen option for short. You might have an LCD screen, liquid crystal display. A hop, skip, and a jump. Someone who's always taking jabs at you is a boxer, and a boxer is a type of dog. Clever puzzle. Used to be, were. Can you dance? Well, I used to could. Trying to remember who that was. Jeff Foxworthy or somebody had a great old bit. And he said, you know, you might be a redneck or that kind of thing. It's like, well, can you dance? Well, I used to could. You say all these different things. Oh, and then finally wrapping up the mini crossword. Blank days, dog days of summer. It's the time of the summer suggested by the answers in the start clues. All of those are types of dogs. Dogs. All right. And getting actually pretty lucky the last couple days in our Wordle. I tried choir, plant, and musky, and that gave us O, A, N, and M. And with all four of those letters, I was mixing them around. And the lucky part was the way I mixed them around. I was like, all right, if it doesn't start with an M, what if it starts with the N? Right? So I'm like, Namo something. No, N-O-M. Oh, nomad. And that was it. That was it. So we got lucky there. All right. And then in the Strands puzzle today, copy that. Spit an image. Right? That's not how it's spelled. The theme is spitting image, which made me think like maybe the theme has something to do with like spitting. Gross. Expectorating. Oh, is there a YouTuber named Nomad? That's funny. Yeah, so spitting image, look-alike, duplicate, look-alike. Some people have said that I look like I could be a third Green brother. You know, like the Vlog brothers, Hank Green and John Green. Like as if I could be a third one. I don't know. Maybe it's just the glasses. I don't know. Duplicate. Who do you think I look like? Tyson, I would love to hear. Who do you think I look like? Or Aranha or somebody. Yeah, duplicate. A double. Facsimile. Actually, that's where a fax machine comes from. Fax is short for facsimile. And then a replica. Replica. Nice. All right. And then on the letterbox today, we polished this one off in 4 words. We had to do it in 5. We did it in 4. So blown, and the N led to next to get rid of that darn X. T led to tiara. Thank you for that. Originally I said trail. And then Aranha said, yeah, you could just spell tiara. Love that. And then A for any to get rid of the Y. We had already used up the A and the N, so we just needed the Y. Any. Perfect. Hey, you know what? That was cool. That was very cool. Thanks for a great stream, you guys. Thanks for some help. Thanks for a fun chat. A challenge for you today. I'm going back into work with kids actually in the classroom. My challenge for you, as I am going to be very patient and you know, loving and respectful, I want you to be patient and loving and respectful to somebody. Maybe someone you're not that patient with. Find some patience. Make a point to be patient with them today. All right. Well, you guys are awesome. I will catch you on the next one. See ya.